Hey everyone, Melissa Wick here. This is a 40-minute yoga class with an emphasis on core work. So the first part of the class, we will be diving deep into a core sequence, a strong core sequence. You might work up a bit of a sweat. Then we move into some conditioning and strengthening in the back body, so the spine and the shoulders, the whole back line. You will feel some heat. And then we move into a short flow just to open up the body and to stretch and hopefully feel good and energized. So get into something comfortable. Let's get this practice started. Let's begin on our backs. And we'll start with the knees bent, feet hip width distance apart, heels close to your glutes. So if you took your fingers, you can graze your heels. And we'll start with the palms facing downward. And we'll close the eyes or just soften the gaze. And we'll begin by taking 3 deep collective breaths together. So big breath in through your nose. Let it go through your mouth. Twice more. Inhale, full breath in. Exhale, fully out. Last one. Inhale. Exhale, let it go. Gently close the lips. Tune into the natural rhythm of your breath. Just giving yourself permission to fully be here. Entering this moment. Now we're going to begin right away just making a deeper connection with our breath and connecting that with our body movement. So we're going to just press down through the feet and gently engage the glutes so the pubic bone starts to curl a little bit in towards the chin. As you do that, you're going to press and lift the hips up, so gently engaging the glutes using both hamstrings, so even weight on both sides. Then as you exhale, you're going to lower the hips back down. Again, like this. So inhale, lifting, exhale, lower. Now we'll add the arms in. Inhale, we lift the hips, lift the arms all the way up. Backs of the hands touch the ground behind you. And exhale, lower the hips, lower the arms. Smooth breath. Inhale, we lift. Exhale, lower. Just warming up in the spine, awakening in the legs, the shoulders. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower. We're going to do this 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Make sure you're pressing evenly on both sides of the legs. Exhale, lower. So we're engaged, but we're not gripping too hard. Inhale, lift. This time we're going to keep the hips lifted. As you exhale, only the arms lower down. Now, continue with your breath in and out through the nose, and just stay lifted here. Maybe lift the hips a little higher. Notice if you're tensing anywhere else in the body. Sometimes the jaw likes to tense or the shoulders like to get tight. Can you soften here? And connect to that center place within you where you can find some ease and calm. Even if it starts to feel a little challenging here, can you start to make your breath a little louder than your thoughts? So finding that calm in the eye of the storm. If your hips are falling a little bit, can you try to lift them up? Glutes engaged. A couple more breaths here. Good. On your next exhale, slowly lower upper back, mid back, low back, Relax the glutes, just give yourself a moment here. Now we're going to move into the core part of the class. So do what you can. Try to keep up. If you need to take a break, you take a break. Taking the hands behind the back of the head, interlace the fingers, rest the head in the hands. So your elbows are going to stay wide so you can see them in your peripherals. And here, if you notice that the low back is lifted, can you scoop the hip bones and the pubic bone in toward you? And you'll draw the navel toward the back of the spine. It's like you have a seat belt on. You're going to contain the core throughout the practice here. So taking a breath in here. As you exhale, you're going to bring your shins parallel to the sky, knees bent again. Make sure that seat belt is on. It likes to let go here. Draw it in. Okay, resting the head in the hands. Inhale in here. As you exhale, you're going to lift from the chest and the shoulders, so you're not cranking the neck as you do this. Elbows stay wide. And then lower. Inhale. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, lower. So nice and slow. Exhale, you lift. Inhale, lower. Keep drawing the pubic bone in. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower. Keep going like this with the breath, lifting and lowering. So we're not using or relying on momentum here. You're going to feel it a lot more when you pay more attention to your experience rather than just going through the motions. And you notice when you do anything with lots of focus and awareness, you don't really need to do that much. So you can use your imagination and you feel it so much more. Just go for 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. This time we're going to lift on the exhale. Extend your right leg, let it hover. Any amounts, your low back doesn't lift. Leg lifts back up, lower the chest. Exhale, lift the chest. Left leg hovers. Inhale, back to your starting position. Exhale, so you're alternating from side to side. Elbows open, keep drawing the navel in. So it's 1 breath per movement. Now we're starting to get the lower abs involved. You might start to feel your upper abs saying hi to you. I do. Okay, we're gonna go for 4 more. So 4, 3, 2, 1. Now we're adding on here. So as your right leg hovers, you lift, cross right elbow towards the left thigh, back to your setup. And then cross. So you're lifting from your shoulder blade rather than really pulling from your neck. So lift, lift, lift. Chest stays open. Okay. Keep going here with your breath. Keep drawing the navel in. Exhale, curl. Starting to awaken the obliques. Good, 1 breath per movement. Getting stronger. Starting to feel that inner heat. Okay, we're gonna go count down for 4 more here. So 4, 3,
2, 1. Okay, give yourself a little moment here, just wrapping your hands around your shins. Recalibrate with your breath. Now we're going to extend the legs up toward the sky. Okay, so options here. Option 1, you take your arms underneath your back here for support for your low back. Option 2, just hands by the side. If you have a really strong core and you're feeling fiery, maybe you take your arms up overhead. As long as if you do this, the low back isn't lifting, you're going to keep that seatbelt the entire time. So you decide how low you're going to lower your legs. So you want to keep the integrity over trying to get depth. Okay, we want to stay safe here. So you choose where your arms go. Chest open, back of the neck long. So we're going to start to lower and hover. You go as far down as you can. Keep your seatbelt contained and then lift back up. I like to exhale on the way down. If you prefer the other way with the breath, you can play around with what feels better for you. Good. Can you find that calm and ease within you as you do this? Can you point your toes and engage your legs? So I'll count down from 10. And if this is too much with the legs straight, you can always take the knees bent and just tap and hinge from the hips. That's 9. And you keep the 90-degree angle in the legs. 8, 7, especially if you're feeling it a lot in the hip flexors, you can bend the knees. 6, 5, or you can alternate. 1 straight leg, 1 bent leg. 4, 3, 2, last one, go for it. 1, bend your knees, wrapping your hands around your shins. Maybe you want to open the knees to the side. Give your hip flexors a little stretch here. Okay, let's keep going. Hands behind the backs of the knees, and we'll start to rock and roll a couple times up and back. On the third roll, we're going to stop in Savasana in boat pose. So you're going to balance here, slide the shoulders down, heart, collarbones open. Your toes could stay hovering if you'd like. This is good. Or tapped down or hovering, or shins parallel. Your hands could stay holding onto your thighs if your hip flexors are feeling achy. Or you can release your hands, palms up. Option to extend the legs if you'd like. Good, so your roots, so Mula Bandha is engaged. You're finding a lift. And if you find that you're starting to round a bit, it's okay to grab onto your thighs. Now we're going to add in an extension and a hover here. So we're going to extend the legs, lower the chest down, palms are open, and then lift back up. So exhale, hover, inhale, lift. Exhale, hover, inhale, lift. Now you can always keep your hands on the backs of the thighs if you need that support, or hold on to your tights. Little way to assist, self-assist. So we'll go for 10, 9, 8, lift your gaze, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Maybe hover here. Lift back up and release. Give your hip flexors a little break here. You can let yourself fold over, knees open. Releasing your head. Excuse me, get a nice stretch in the upper back, back of the neck. starting to get a little sweaty. So we're gonna cross the ankles, take the hands forward, and come on to hands and knees here. A couple cat-cows just to rinse and clear, giving ourselves a moment here. Inhale, we'll release the belly, open the chest, enjoy that stretch in the front body, and exhale, round. Feel the shoulder blades peel away. A few more times. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Inhale, open. Exhale, round. Come back to table. Just another beautiful heart opening shape. Hips stay stacked over the knees, and just walk the hands forward. Melt your forehead and chest down. And slight drawing of the belly here. Opening up in the upper back, the shoulders. Okay, walk your hands back under the shoulders. You're gonna tuck the toes underneath and lift your hips up and back to downward facing here. So your chest is reaching toward the tops of the thighs. You can pedal out here if you'd like. Release any tension in the neck. And let's come forward, high plank. Now we're gonna come onto the forearms. So bend your left elbow, right elbow, palms down. So here you're reaching through the heels, so the backs of the knees are lifting toward the sky, pubic bones curling in toward your chin as you draw the navel in, and there's a pressing down with the forearms and a gentle puffing in the upper back. Back of the neck is long. Now we're going to turn that right forearm, the right fingers in toward you, so the right forearm is parallel to the top of the mat. Come onto the outer edges of the feet here. You can stack, right palm down, and lift that right side body. Left hand on your waist here, or you can keep the left hand down on the ground. If this is enough here, you can use that left hand as support. You can stay here. If you want to come deeper with me here, you're going to take that right hip all the way down and then push and lift back up. So really lift that right calf so it's not sickling and just hanging out. Strong ankles. Okay. So for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, come back to center. Now we're going to take it to the other side. Left forearm in parallel to the top of the mat. Come and stack the feet here. Right hand can stay down. You can stay right here, or right hand on the hip. We're going to lower down, strong ankles, and we're going to lift. So for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Go back to the center, holding here. Pubic bone in, find your breath. Find that inner ease. And know that this too shall pass. It's temporary. You can always take the knees down if you need a little breather. I think I do. And then just join back in when you're ready. When you feel like you're good, taking the knees down, and let's sit back into child's pose just to give our spine a little rest, relaxing the neck. we're gonna do a little bit of strengthening in the back. So we're gonna come onto our bellies, sliding the knees back, come all the way down. And we're gonna make shapes here with our arms. So we're gonna extend the arms up in front of us. Palms are gonna face down, tops of the feet down, pubic bone down, so a slight lift in the belly. Now we're not gonna lift super high, but when you do this, you're gonna keep the arms and biceps by the ears. So we're gonna press down with the feet, pubic bone down, lift the belly, and you're gonna lift the arms and lift the forehead. Let it hover off the ground. Now you can just be a couple inches off the ground here. So don't rest the forehead down, let it hover. Reach the fingers. Think length rather than height. And just tune into your breath, find ease. And release lower. Take your arms out into a Y. This is such good work for strengthening the back here and the spine. Not the most comfortable, I know, not my favorite. So arms are a little wider, we're in a Y shape now. Here we go. Press down, you're gently engaging the glutes to protect your low back. Reach the fingers, forehead lifts. Make sure you're breathing here nice and smooth. Keep that hover. And let's release down. Take your arms out into a T. Palms down. Almost done. We're gonna lift the forehead, lift the arms. You don't need to go super high. Just a little hover is enough. Gently engage the glutes, that'll protect your low back. Find that length, broadening in the upper back. And release. Take your arms by the side. Palms flipping up. Here we go. Open the chest here. Shoulders lift, forehead lifts, arms lift, palms facing up. Again, don't need to go super high. Let yourself hover here, back of the neck long, so a slight tuck in of the chin. A gentle bringing of the shoulders toward each other. And a gliding of the shoulders down. And release. Doing great. Now we'll come into one more shape here, into locust, with the hands interlaced behind us. This will feel nice in the chest. Lengthen through the elbows, gentle squeeze of the shoulders. Lift the forehead, the chest if you want. Point your toes so much, the tops, the feet lift, the shins, the knees, maybe even a bit of the quads. Back of the neck long, slight tuck in of the chin. Working the whole back line of the body. So our strong is front and our back is front, supporting each other. And release. Take your hands by your upper chest. Push up and back to child's pose. Oh, great. This is going to feel good to lengthen the whole back line. Release your neck. A little bit more here. We're gonna come into downward facing dog. So tuck your toes underneath. Push up and back here. Enjoy that stretch here, the lengthening in the spine. So from here, we're gonna move like honey. So we're gonna lift the right leg up to a three-legged dog. Lift from your inner right thigh. Hips stay closed. Keep pushing to the palms. As you exhale, we're gonna draw the knee in toward. You're gonna have the wrists under the shoulders, round. Pick up the belly, lift the heel, and inhale, right leg extends back. This time, right knee travels to the outside of the right tricep. Come forward, lift, 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 lift. Inhale, right leg extends back. So we're not using momentum here. Exhale, right knee to left, cross, lift, 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 lift. Inhale, right leg, lift up. Exhale, lower down. Other side, nice and smooth like a ninja. Left leg rises, lift through the inner left thigh, hips stay level, shoulders level. Exhale, knee in towards, curl in, round, round, round. Lift the heel, pick up the belly. Inhale, left leg extends. Left knee travels to the outside. Pick up to the left tricep, maybe it touches. Inhale, left leg extends. Exhale, left knee to right tricep, cross. Lift up, lift up, lift up. Inhale, left leg extends. And exhale, lower down. Bending your knees, look between your hands, and then walk or step all the way to the front and fold. Inhale, halfway lift, long spine, open the chest. Exhale, fold. Inhale, we'll rise all the way up, lifting the arms. And exhale, hands to heart center. So your tailbone's lengthening down and engage the legs, zipping up the belly, sweep the arms up, inhale. As we exhale, we'll bend the elbows, blossoming the heart, glutes engaged to support the low back, open the chest. 2 more times. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, open. Use your imagination as you glide the elbows down, engaging the upper back. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend the elbows. Inhale, extend. Exhale, take your hands by the side. Interlace the hands, extending the elbows, open the chest, bend in the knees. Inhale, open up. Exhale, fold over the hips, hands interlaced. Gentle tuck in of the chin. Couple breaths here into your belly. Let your arms come as far forward as feels okay. Keep the hands interlaced. Inhale, halfway lift, strong legs. Tuck the chin in. Exhale, fold. Gentle release of the hands. Inhale, halfway lift, hands on the shins or the quads. And exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Now, we'll come slightly forward. Hug the elbows in, push through the palms, keep lifting the belly. Bend the elbows toward the back of the room. Everything's gonna touch the floor at one time, at one point if you can. Point the toes, slide the shoulders onto the back. Tops the feet down, pubic bone down, inhale. Cobra, heart forward and up, chest open. Hug the heels of your hands toward you. Exhale, lower down. One more time like this. Inhale, open up. Gentle engagement of the glutes. Exhale, lower down. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, push up through tabletop or through high plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. We'll do one more variation of a flow here. Rinse and cleanse. So we'll inhale, right leg is going to lift. Exhale, you're going to step it through between the hands. Left knee comes down, sweep the arms up, low lunge. Exhale, bend the elbows, right hip pulls back. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, frame your right foot and extend the hips back, half split, toes toward the face. Soften the shoulders. Couple breaths into your right hamstring. And then bend your right knee, sweep the arms up, inhale. Exhale, hands on the inside of your right leg. Tuck the left toes under, power up the back leg. We're gonna go to Skandasana to the left. So you're gonna start walking your hands to the left. Left heel draws in, toes out. Bend the left knee, right leg extends. So knee in line with your left toes, right knee toward the sky. All right, and we'll walk back to frame the right foot. Runner's lunge. Sweep the arms up, high lunge. Ground down through your right heel. And exhale, frame the right foot. Step back, downward facing. If you'd like to take a flow, inhale, come forward, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga, halfway down, create your shelf. Point your toes, knees lift, quads lift, glutes engage, chest opens, push down through the palms. And exhale, draw the navel back to downward facing. Cycle of breath. Exhale it out. Left leg sweeps up like honey. Inhale. Exhale, step the left foot through. Right knee down, low lunge, arms sweep up. That's your inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows. Left hip pulls back, blossom the heart open. Inhale, extend the arms. Exhale, half split. Couple breaths here, toes toward the face. Softening the shoulders, breathe into your hamstring. Rebend the left knee. Sweep the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hands on the inside of the left thigh. Power up the back leg, Skandasana to the right. Right heel draws in, walk your arms to the back. Right knee bends. Right knee in line with the right toes. Left knee towards the sky. And walk back to frame your left foot. Keep the back leg powered up. Inhale, high lunge. Good. Left hips pulling back. And last flow. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back, high plank. Exhale, come down halfway. Keep lifting the chest and the belly. Point your toes. Legs strong, glutes strong. Open the chest. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breath in. And exhale, let it go. Lifting the heels. Take the knees down. Bring your bum down. Legs forward. Scoot yourself up. Feet are gonna stay down here. And we're gonna slowly roll down. Palms face forward. We're gonna go so slow. So as you start to roll down, you want to imagine as if you're zipping up a tight pair of pants. So the hip bones and pubic bone are curling in toward the chin. You want to try this rolling in so much that the lower back will touch the mat first. We often skip the low back. I'm starting to shake here. Slowly, slowly, slowly. All the way down. Beautiful. Just take the feet wide, knees fall into touch. Give yourself a moment here to settle and feel. And then we'll take the feet hip width distance again, just like when we started, heels close to the glutes. We're gonna press into the feet, engaging the glutes, lift the hips up, both hamstrings are working, and then we'll interlace the hands here. Walk the shoulders in, press the backs of the arms into the mat, making sure the back of the neck is lengthened. The tailbone's lengthening toward the knees. And try not to let the knees fall out to the sides. Imagine you're squeezing a gentle beach ball between the thighs. Steady breath. Releasing your hands and your shoulders, and you're gonna slowly roll down, upper back, mid back, and low back. Release. Release your glutes. Now let's come into a nice twist. Arms extend out to the side, palms up. Cross your right leg completely over the left. Lift your hips up, scooch them over to the right, and then let your knees fall to the left. If this is too much pressure on the spine, unravel the legs and just leave them stacked. Head can be center, or if it's okay for your neck, you can turn your head to the right, or even just keep it to the left, wherever's the most comfortable. Let that right shoulder soften with every exhale. Now we're going to flip the palms down, use your core and push the hands to the floor to lift your legs back up to center. Readjust the hips so they're even, uncross the legs. Other side, palms up, cross the left leg over the right, lift the hips up, scooch them a little to the left, and release the legs to the right. Ease into your breath. You're going to flip the palms down, push the hands into the floor, use your core, bring yourself back to center, lift and lower the hips, uncross the legs. One last shape before Savasana. Happy baby, to release the hips, anything lingering, we can let it go. So arms on the inside, grab a hold of either the calves, the ankles, outer edges. Your ankles are stacked in line with the knees. Sit bone heavy, softening the shoulders. You can be still or you can sway. And when you feel like you're ready, you can release your legs. Draw the knees in toward you, wrap your arms around your shins. Lift your chest, your shoulders, your knees come into a tiny ball, a little seed. Just thanking yourself for showing up for your practice, doing it all the way through, giving it your best. And extend out long into Savasana. Take up as much space as you'd like. Adjust the hips, maybe a gentle shimmy of the shoulders. The chest is nice and open. Get comfortable. Closing the eyes. There's nothing left for you to do. Let your whole body rest. And trust in the support that is beneath you. Because the more you can relax, the more you are supported, and the more you are held. So take this time here to integrate your practice, to let the energy within you to organize itself into balance. This is the ultimate state of receivership, where we harmonize. So stay here for at least 5 minutes if you can. Thank you so much. Namaste.